Your sweet, lazy house cat has a secret magnetic compass hidden inside its brain. It can navigate across 200 miles of completely unknown territory. And honestly, that isn't even the craziest thing they're hiding from you right now. You probably think you know exactly how your cat works. But the truth is, their bodies are built like highly advanced biological machines. You might be doing things that go completely against their natural wiring. We're skipping the boring biology lessons today. Instead, we're looking at how your cat actually functions, right inside your own living room. I'll give you simple, completely free ways to test these crazy superpowers yourself. No expensive gadgets needed, just everyday items from your modern kitchen. You probably notice your cat swatting at things around the house. But did you know they have a dominant paw, just like you have a dominant hand? They're either left-pawed or right-pawed. Most males prefer their left, and most females prefer their right. It's a real, scientific fact, proven by researchers. But you don't need a fancy science lab to figure this out. You can test this right now for free with a simple household item. Take a narrow glass jar or a clean plastic cup. Drop a single piece of their favorite dry food right inside the bottom of it. The opening should be just small enough that they can't stick their whole head in. Watch closely as they try to pull the treat out. You need to do this exact same test 10 times in a row. Keep a quick tally on your phone of which paw they use. If they use the exact same paw 8 times, you found their dominant side. It's a fun little experiment for a lazy Sunday afternoon. Those same paws are the secret to why they always survive crazy falls. It isn't magic or luck, it's the insane flexibility of their spine. A normal cat has about 230 bones in its tiny body. Meanwhile, you only have 206 bones in your entire adult human skeleton. Most of those extra bones are packed into their spine and their long tail. This gives them a super flexible back that can twist incredibly fast. They can literally twist in 2 completely different directions at the exact same time. When they fall, they instantly snap their head around to look down. Their front half follows the head, and then the back half twists to catch up. But here's the critical safety part you really need to know. They actually need enough time in the air to finish this acrobatic flip. Without enough hang time, that built-in safety reflex simply doesn't work properly. Slipping off a low kitchen chair is often way more dangerous than a high shelf. They just don't have the physical space to turn their body around. To protect their older joints, you don't need to buy expensive pet stairs. You just need a simple, practical solution for your modern home setup. Just move a sturdy cardboard box next to their favorite high window ledge. Now they have a safe halfway point to step down on every day. That amazing flexible body is controlled by a really smart, active brain. It's constantly processing exactly what you say when you talk to them. A major Western university study proved that cats absolutely know their own name. They don't just recognize your tone of voice or your daily routine. They actually know the exact phonetic sound pattern of the word you chose. But they often just consciously choose to ignore you anyway. You can test this easily tonight while you're relaxing on the couch. Wait until your cat is looking completely away from you, staring at a wall. In a completely flat, boring voice, say 3 random everyday words. Try saying apple, window, or car, and watch how they react to the sounds. They probably won't move a single muscle for those boring, random words. Then, in that exact same flat voice, clearly say their actual name out loud. Watch their ears closely. One ear will likely twitch, or their tail will give a tiny flick. They hear you loud and clear every single time. They're just deciding the living room rug is more comfortable than walking over to you. It's just classic cat behavior, prioritizing their own comfort above all. And when they're finally asleep on that rug, their brain is still working hard. Cats experience the exact same deep sleep cycles that human adults do. If you see their paws twitching and their claws sliding in and out, they aren't just having random muscle spasms while their eyes are tightly closed. They're actively hunting a bird or chasing a laser pointer in their dreams. Since they sleep up to 16 hours a day, they dream a massive amount. They sleep this much to save up raw energy for explosive bursts of speed. A house cat can actually run 30 miles per hour in a short sprint. That completely beats the absolute fastest human runners on the entire planet. But they can only sustain that insane speed for about 3 short seconds. If your cat gets the crazy zoomies at 2 in the morning, it keeps you awake, but you can fix this annoying problem for free tonight. Take a piece of string or a simple toy and make them run hard. Force them into short, aggressive sprints for just 5 minutes before you go to bed. You'll completely drain that explosive energy tank without buying any expensive automatic toys. They'll sleep soundly through the night, and you'll actually get some rest. To fuel that crazy energy, they need to eat a proper diet, but you might be feeding them wrong based on their actual biological setup. Most people don't realize this, but cats actually can't chew their food. Their jaws only move straight up and down, kind of like a pair of scissors. They physically can't move their jaw side to side to mash things up. Their sharp teeth are only built to slice meat and swallow big chunks. This is exactly why they often throw up hard, dry kibble on your carpet. Their small stomach has to work overtime to break down those hard, dry chunks. You don't need to buy expensive, imported soft pate to fix this messy problem. There's a totally free life hack you can use for their next meal. Just take their regular dry food and add a few spoons of warm water. Let it sit on the counter for 5 minutes until it gets soft and mushy. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it's way easier for their system to digest. It completely stops them from eating too fast and ruining your nice rug. Adding water to their daily food also helps solve another really huge problem. Cats naturally hate standing water, but they're absolutely obsessed with running water. In the wild, still water is usually full of dangerous bacteria, but moving water from a stream is always fresh, clean, and safe to drink. Plus, the bright shine and movement of a running sink triggers their hunting instinct. That's why they always beg for water when you're brushing your teeth. If your cat refuses to drink from a regular bowl, don't panic. You don't need to buy a $50 electric water fountain from the pet store. Take a clean, empty plastic water bottle from your recycling bin. Poke a tiny pinhole in the very bottom of it using a basic needle. Fill it with tap water. Put the plastic cap on nice and tight. Hang it slightly over their regular water bowl using some basic string or tape. It will slowly drip down, creating fascinating ripples and movement in the bowl. Your cat will instantly be fascinated and start drinking way more fresh water. Keeping them properly hydrated is super important because cats can't sweat like we do. They simply don't have sweat glands covering their furry little bodies. The only place they actually sweat is through the tiny bear pads. Those little jelly beans on the bottom of their paws are their only cooling system. If your cat is overheating in the brutal summer sun, be careful. Don't ever try to put them in a cold bathtub to cool them off. That will just terrify them and cause a massive, stressful panic attack. You want to cool them down gently without triggering their fight-or-flight response. Instead, take a simple paper towel and run it under cool tap water. Gently wipe down the soft pads of their paws and the outside of their ears. This cools down their circulating blood instantly and safely right in your living room. It's a completely free trick that works way better than an expensive cooling mat. You'll see them relax and stretch out on the cool tile floors immediately. It's all about working with their biology instead of fighting against it. Speaking of their face, those eyes and noses are incredibly unique biological tools. A cat's nose has a microscopic pattern of tiny bumps and lines. That distinct pattern is completely unique to them, exactly like a human fingerprint. Even identical twin kittens have totally different nose prints if you look closely. And their eyes are perfectly built for ultimate nighttime hunting missions. In the bright afternoon sun, their pupils shrink into tiny, sharp vertical slits. This helps them focus sharply on prey while blocking out the harsh glare. But at night, those slits open wide to let in every single drop of light. A hidden mirror inside their eye bounces the smallest bit of light back. It hits the retina twice, so they can clearly see in the pitch dark. That exact mirror effect is exactly why their eyes glow eerily in photos. You can safely see this biological trick yourself tonight in a dark room. Turn off all the lights and turn on your smartphone flashlight. But please don't point the bright beam directly into their sensitive eyes. Point the light at a blank wall right next to where they're sitting. The soft, bounced light will catch that hidden mirror in their eyes perfectly. You'll see that famous creepy glow without hurting their vision at all. It's like having a tiny superhero living right inside your modern apartment. All of these amazing physical tools are seriously impressive, but absolutely nothing beats how they navigate across huge distances to get back home. This brings us back to the ultimate question we asked at the beginning. How does a cat get lost hundreds of miles away from its comfortable house? And how does it still show up at your front door 2 months later? Basic survival instinct alone can't guide you through a town you've never seen before. Scientists finally discovered they use a highly advanced 3-part biological navigation system. First, they use the position of the sun to find basic compass directions. Second, they have a massive, highly detailed smell map built into their brain. With 200 million scent receptors, they track the changing smells of dirt and trees. They literally follow a trail of familiar environmental odors back to your neighborhood. But the real shocking secret is their incredible third navigation tool. They have microscopic magnetic particles embedded deeply in their brain tissue. These particles can literally feel the magnetic pull of the Earth's natural magnetic field. They have a permanent, built-in compass that works perfectly in the pitch black. It guides them flawlessly through any type of severe modern weather system. Your lazy cat, the exact same one that gets confused finding its food bowl. It has the exact same biological GPS system as a wild outdoor explorer. They just never need to turn it on because they're totally spoiled indoors. Everything they could ever want is right there inside your climate-controlled house. From fresh running water hacks to comfortable window spots, they've got it made. They've perfectly trained you to provide a luxury lifestyle for them. Try some of these simple household tests this week and see for yourself. You'll be absolutely amazed at what your furry little roommate can actually do.